Hmm. I'm gonna be honest, I have nothing to open up this video with. Alright, y'all, so I got another review for y'all today. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest addition to the Netflix family, First Match, which is directed by Olivia Newman. Never heard of her before. And it stars Elvira Emanuel as Mo. And let me see if I can say this brother's name right. Yahya Abdul Mateen II, who also plays my man in The Get Down. I forgot what his name is in The Get Down, but yeah, that guy. So First Match is the story of Mo, played by Elvira Emanuel. She is a troubled youth. All right, this story takes place in the Brownsville section of Brooklyn, which also produced Mike Tyson and the legendary hip hop duo M.O.P. All right, big ups. And she's just a troubled youth, man. She's been bounced around from foster home to foster home, just angry all the time, fighting all the time. And at first, it's really hard to like her character because she is so angry all the time. But when you look at her circumstances, you can understand why she's that way. She only has one friend, this kid Amari, played by Jarrell Jerome. Okay, he's the only friend that she has, and he wrestles for the boys wrestling team, the varsity wrestling team or whatever. And come to find out, she showed him all of the wrestling moves that he knows because she has some background in wrestling. Most inner city stories that happen, they either focus on basketball, football, or rapping. Like those seem like the only outlets for troubled youths to get out of these inner city stories. And in this case, it's neither of those. It's wrestling. And I thought that was a refreshing take on it because it's so stereotypical to say, oh, well, you know, he got out of the hood by playing basketball or he was going to leave the hood playing football. That doesn't work out for most people. This time is wrestling, and I thought that was just really refreshing. And being I'm a former wrestler myself, I can relate to that. So Mo, in the beginning, she has really no interest in wrestling. She's just going around just starting trouble and being a troublemaker. And then she comes across her estranged father, played by Abdul Mateen. I'm just going to call him that because it's funny calling that man Yahya. And he's come to find out he's a state wrestling champion. The guy's an OG in the wrestling game, and he taught her everything that she knows. But he's out of prison now. She hasn't seen him in years, and he wants nothing to do with her because it's like, you know, you're grown. I'm just trying to adapt to the world. Like, we have nothing in common. Like, there's nothing I can do to help you. So she figures that by joining the boys wrestling team, she can have a relationship with her daddy again. Now, I'm not going to really get into spoiler territory, but the way the story played out, at first, it was playing out on the cliche story of the child gets with a strange parent. At first, it's kind of bumpy, it's kind of rocky, but then they build a relationship, and at the end, it's happily ever after. This story kind of debunks that stereotype a little bit and goes in a different route, which is kind of a good and a bad thing because it's a good thing because it's different. I didn't see that shit coming, but then it's kind of a bad thing because it kind of lost the spirit of what the movie was originally about. You know what I mean? Like, this movie it started out as this kind of movie, and then it shifted to another kind of movie which almost belonged in a Van Damme film. Okay, don't get me wrong, I'm not shitting on this movie. I did enjoy it, but I'm not gonna say that it was a great work of art. Like a lot of independent movies, it ends abruptly, okay, and a lot of the relationships and the plot holes that happen, it kind of leaves you scratching your head like, okay, well, what happened with this? Or, okay, I wish I could have seen more of this relationship, but it just stopped and doesn't go anywhere. Elvira Emanuel, I thought she was a star. I thought she had a good screen presence, and I definitely want to see more of her. And to me, the standout in this movie was Abdul Mateen II. I thought he was a real standout as the father, as the estranged father. Overall, man, it was a good watch, man. Good addition to the Netflix family. I'm gonna give First Match a C. I thought the wrestling scenes were realistic. Like I said, I used to wrestle myself, so I can relate to a lot of the wrestling scenes. Yeah, y'all, this was me back in the day, junior year in high school. I wrestled at 167. And for the record, no, we did not wear tights, alright? We wore the required uniform. That's right, victorious. Only thing acceptable was victory. I thought the matches were pretty accurate. The performances was on point. So yeah, it was a good watch. You know, I give it a C. Have you seen First Match? What did you think about it? Comment below, comment freely. Thank you for watching. As always, this is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.